This entire story starts with Grumms, who is a 60-year-old former Blizzard employee who's a bit of a scammer, trying to do like, he's basically an outrage merchant. He like yells about every video game being woke or gay or black or whatever, right? And you know, a lot of people take their notes from this 60-year-old man, and also blow up certain issues within the gaming space. He's been coming after Assassin's Creed Shadows. I did an ad for them. I did a sponsorship with them. Shouts out to Ubisoft for that one. He posted like, oh, I guess Ubisoft is in support of terrorism now. Something along those lines. And of course, he's a huge fucking loser. And who else is the biggest fucking loser on that platform? That's right, the owner of the platform, Elon Musk. Elon Musk has hated me since I interviewed Grimes, his baby mama, many, many years ago. I've known about this for quite some time. I've talked about it a little bit. He has made subtle jabs in my direction in the past, but never directly. Gabe, do you mind pulling that up? You can pull it up off of my Twitter profile if you would like.
Elon's going to be watching this podcast.
Probably not this podcast, but he definitely watched.
That's crazy.
I mean, he definitely watches. We know he's a Twitch head. Yeah, if you go to my profile and scroll down a bunch, you'll be able to find the initial tweet.
I have an electric Audi.
I mean, I'm an EV guy as well.
That'll really get him.
I mean, you're really going for the jugular there, Austin.
It's a screenshot. Yeah, I think that's the first one. Grumms goes, you can tell a lot about Ubisoft with how much money they're throwing at terrorist platforming streamers. And this is a screenshot of me doing an ad. To which Elon Musk responded with, Hasan is a fraud. Sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he's promoting a terrible game just for the money. Elon probably doesn't know that I'm a huge weeb, and I've actually been enjoying Assassin's Creed Shadows. But regardless, I took that screenshot and I said, this bitch literally pays someone to power level his character in Path of Exile 2. What do you mean I'm a fraud? Elon, I challenge you to a duel in Elden Ring. I will cook your fat rolling ass. So you don't know any of the terms that I just mentioned here.
No.
Will is completely locked in. Elon Musk has a really bad build, famously. He's a bad gamer. Gamers...
Generously, we'll call it off-meta.
Yeah. Off-meta is not. It's too generous. He is very bad at video games, but because he's this like thin-skinned, narcissistic, like weirdo, he wants gamers to really love him and think that he's like this fantastic gamer. So he famously, and was exposed by Quinn69 and Crip on doing this. Path of Exile is a very difficult game. He hired someone from I don't know which Asian country he hired them from, but he was working in an Asian server to power level his character all the way to the tippy top of the ladder, where like he was top 10 ranked on the entire planet, which of course drew a lot of speculation initially that like they're like, how the fuck did this guy do this? You would have to play basically every single day, every single moment since the game had come out. And when he actually live streamed himself playing with this character, everybody figured out, oh my god, this guy's a fraud. Like he made someone else. He paid someone else to play this character in power level. So that's what I was referencing, and I was also referencing the fact that he's a fraudulent gamer. But it didn't end there. So Grumms then turns around and posts about how I had blocked Elon Musk, right? And that was a moment of cowardice from their perspective. They wanted to win this battle to the best of their ability. We were getting ratioed pretty heavily here. And he called me a 60-year-old man, by the way, wealthiest person on the planet. He said, Hasan is such a chicken shit R-word that he blocked me. Crying emoji, laughing crying emoji. To which I responded with, yeah, I blocked you at Elon Musk, which I then unblocked.
Bro, when I first saw that tweet, I literally thought that like Anti-Piker or one of your Twitter people had like photoshopped a tweet. And I had to do like a wee. Yeah. Oh my God.
Richest man on the planet. One of the most powerful individuals on the planet, and this is how he spends his days. Calling Twitch streamers chicken shit R-words. 60-year-old man, by the way, 14 children. So I said, yeah, I blocked you at Elon Musk because you bought this website and force everyone to see your dumbass tweets 7,000 times a day. Why do you think I'm afraid of you? Come on the stream if you're such a big man. After all of this happened, Ubisoft came in and
death blow.
and delivered the finishing blow, the perfect assassination, if you will.
Right there.
And
I see what you did there.
yeah, yeah. Is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile 2 account told you? This is a biblical ratio, and you know Elon boosted his shit because initially his stuff had like 300 likes or something, and then when Assassin's Creed came in and daggered him,
Yeah.
okay, like Ezio,
I'm pretty sure this tweet sold more copies of Assassin's Creed than their entire advertising campaign combined.
and then they also had another one for Grumms as well. Grumms was like, "Well, you guys are still like failing," and they were like, "Well, you know, our game is out." Because Grumms famously is he had a Kickstarter, he had a Kickstarter fiasco. He wanted to make a game. The game is not out, and it's dog shit, and it's never going to come out. That's why he's a big outrage
an
merger.
insane ratio too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So Assassin's Creed basically assassinated these guys, and I think it was a really interesting moment of catharsis for a lot of people because these dudes are so fucking whiny and annoying and lame, and the things that they're mad about that they get a lot of hype from other fucking whiny, annoying little losers is like things that you should be embarrassed to think, let alone say out loud. It's like, why are like Grumms' claim to fame is a video game called Stellar Blade, a Korean video game where one of the characters has like 52 different outfits. They're skimpy, they're scantily clad, they're sexy. It's fantastic, whatever.
They're pretty good.
One of the bunny outfits had like additional pixelation that covered titties in the first day patch. And he thought this was a major blow to freedom of speech. And they unironically made like a change.org petition with like tens of thousands of signatures with people filming themselves saying,
Yeah, and you're saying that he was right in that instance, but he's not always right.
well, my point is like you shouldn't.
That's what you're saying, right?
You shouldn't be that much of a gooner. I think like you should
okay.
be embarrassed. I think we
Right.
should bring back shame.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
We should bring back shame. Is what I
crazy.
think.
We're all lockstep on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Will also doesn't agree with Grumm on that one, for the record. But after this call out, I told Elon because I know that the reason why he's so fucking annoyed with my existence is because I had interviewed Grimes prior, and he's hated me ever since. So I said, look, if you keep this up, if you don't want to come on the stream, I'm gonna interview your estranged daughter that you have been a horrible father to, that you've been an awful monster to. And then she saw it. And she was like, oh, I would love to come on the stream. And that is how we arrived at yesterday's interview.
She was cool.
She was dope.
Yeah.
All things considered, I think, like, you know, having Elon as your parental figure, I think, is probably fairly damaging to anyone. And she's come out of that as a spectacular human being.